Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you all back to Darkstone. This area looks quite nice at night time when all the lanterns are on, and obviously with the actual roof above our head. I've also finished off the little wall, a wall right here. Obviously it's not done on all the sides, but I wanted to sort of see what it looked like with, in contrast with the... Is that red? I can't tell if that bit's red or not. Oh, this is really dodgy. Right, anyway, go back to slice mode. Yeah, I feel like the doorway looks much better with the two walls right here. It sort of feels like it's meant to be a part of it and it's not too wide or anything like that. Just, it takes up some extra space and you're not paying 100% of your attention on that doorway. I've also finished this off, so now it's time for us to sort of mine this up. Before we do, does it look dodgy in any way? It looks like a bridge, doesn't it? From this particular kind of view. It's quite nice. Maybe it's a symbol. These can be two, well, I mean, they're all pillars, really. Daily update, not enough food. Something that I forgot to do was actually make someone into a farmer. That's a good point. Did someone specifically request to be a farmer? I see lots of footmen, but not too many willing farmers. Of course, anyone, like a bunch of people requested to be whatever. Rue, I'm pretty sure you already are a farmer, yeah. Oh well, we just need someone here with a decent mind. You've got a decent spirit as well. You could be a good worker. Well, you can be an engineer, maybe. Or someone specifically did request to be an engineer, though, so I can't do that. You're definitely a good candidate, though. I'm not really going to use you for much. My spirit... The spirit's not really that much of a big deal, but I do like the idea of having ourselves another farmer so we can keep up. We have increased the amount of people that we can have by a decent amount. Something else we need to do. The thing is, we don't need all of this space, do we? We just need this little bit, and then I could just min-max it. And just take up every little bit of land and set it as an individual plot. As we were already talking about in a previous episode where you could just sort of do it one at a time. Just sort of 11 by 1. And just cover up as much space as you possibly can. Which may be what we end up doing. I mean, for now, I'm just going to use it. I'm still going to do it the most inefficient way. I'm going to make saplings as well, because we do tend to run out of trees. Make some carrots as well. Well, it might be overkill. We'll find out. But having the extra farm is really going to speed things up a little bit. Okay, so let's pause the game. So this is going to be quite interesting. So what we need to do is mine into all these areas individually. It's really easy, because... Can you mine into that? No. Yeah, you can. That's weird. I didn't know you could do that. Let's remove that for now. I've been getting a few more engine errors lately. I've sort of just come to the conclusion of not paying attention to them, since they don't tend to really have any issues. Although every now and again, if you go on a save, sometimes an issue will be... Is that the game running in the background while we're doing this? An issue will be that the UI doesn't appear. That seems to be one of the bigger issues that I find. I need to really get rid of those zombies. Just readjust here. I feel like I'm craning my neck. Might need to move the microphone just a tad bit up. There we go. Hopefully that wasn't annoying at all. Age's approaching. Come on now. Hopefully no nobbles. I think we're good. Kind of. Where the hell is everyone else? Why are they all in here? This is really weird. Okay. We will move you in here. Move you lot out here. I do need to get myself a new soldier as well, because we are one man down. I don't really like the idea of the cleric going in like that. So it's going to move you all here. Same thing with our archers. Right, there we go. Now we can fight them. Up close and personal. We still have 2 knights, which is okay. But I would quite like to have another one. We did lose a footman, really. Oh, there is a kobold there. I think that's the only one, though. So it's not that much of a big deal. So they don't do that much damage by themselves. It's mostly when they start to pick on one particular person. And what we could do is have our archers just focus on him so he runs away all the time. There we go. I feel like we can out-heal orcs now. Although increasing the amount of people that we're getting, of course, we're just going to add more warriors to the mix. I suppose that's all we can do, really. I don't feel like I want to do anything with you, although I suppose I could sell some more pelts. Like I'm just doing a little bit of trading while the battle's going on in the background. Don't worry about it, trader. It's fine. There's blood and gore everywhere. There's a little bit of blood right there on our pelt. But yeah, it doesn't matter really. It's all part of the charm. Where's the other... Oh, I'll tell you what, you can definitely focus on their healers. Kill their books! I think everyone wants to really eat. Really, you should be focusing down just one person at a time. Meanwhile, our archers are just going to take out their healers, which is going to really help us out. Get rid of their sustain. At least we haven't lost any healers. Could be worse. I mean, at the moment, they're just smacking our enemies with the books. Not our enemies. They are our enemies, I suppose, but they don't belong to us. Although they will in time. There we go. We're going to domesticate these orcs, which is probably why they really don't like us. We are going to need a ladder for these areas at some point. Let's have this stop being the case so we can continue to do more mining. I don't know how far down they should really go. I have a feeling sort of 6 blocks is a pretty good number. Just enough to sort of make a significant looking dent. Do I need to have any walkways, sort of fencing around the sides? Probably. I feel like that might look quite nice. Although overdo it and it might look not so nice. So yeah. We'll make sure to find a good thing to help fill up the extra space. The main problem I have is that I've got to do this with every single sort of bit chopped off. Which is not ideal. Now I've got to do the same thing here. I would like it if you just couldn't... Oh, okay. I would like it if you could just do this and it just won't mine any of the areas that you built. But oh well. It's a bit of a kerfuffle. But it's not the end of the world. I suppose if I'm quick enough, I should be able to get it done fairly quickly. Sort of just get rid of big chunks like that. And then you could just do single clicks. Although I should really watch out for the single clicks, because I might screw up. Oh. Okay, just took me out of the mining tool for some reason. Oh, it's done it again. Game? Oh no, you don't want me to mine those particular bits. Maybe you will if I do this. No. Okay, I don't know what it is about those 2 points. But I suppose we're just going to have to ignore it. That's really frustrating. So you'll find everywhere but these 2 bits. What is it about these 2 that you don't like? Can I build in them at least? I can. Okay. So I should build there and then just destroy it. But that hooks up to this. Oh, we're about to find out what happens. Destroy. No, it just sort of stops the selection. Okay, well, maybe that fixed it. Why do you do this to me, game? Maybe you will mine the bits underneath it. Or maybe it will only accept being mined in a particular direction. Maybe the game just really hates me. I really do not know why. I did nothing to the game other than show it love. Maybe too much love, in fact. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm smothering the game. Okay. Oh, no, not again. Oh, fucking come on! Oh, no. I can't be dealing with this right now. Right, let's save. Let's go back in. If it's still busted, then it looks like we're just going to have to change plan. Because we can't be dealing with it when every single little plot of land does not wish to be mined for no reason whatsoever. I seem to be unable to play this game lately without getting frustrated. It's just all these little bugs that are just weird. They're really weird and they interfere so much. So hopefully, the good old turn it off and on again will work. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to have to go out of the game and back in. I would quite like to get this done. But I can't do the whole sort of delete ground trick because I've just built the walls. Or the flooring. And I don't have to redesign that all over again. So that was a little bit of a pain. Alright, let's see if it works now. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. That saved me a little bit of unnecessary stress. feel like I can sleep at night again. This game keeps me up. It really does. I have just nightmares of it. When's the next bug going to appear? What's it going to be about? Bug reporter. It's pretty much half my time in this game. What? Okay, that's what that is about. I thought one of the Hearthlings were just stuck. That's not the first time I've mistaken the squirrel for a Hearthling. Let's get this big chunk here. Oh, damn it, again. Oh, bloody hell, what the hell is this bug about? It just seems so unnecessary. Well, we'll do the same thing. We'll just sort of get the points that I know we can tag. Alright, those 2 points are a no-no. That is no-no. Sort of like playing Minesweeper now. Is it just this line? What about this bit? No. That's really odd. What about... So it's this particular line. Even though you're moving towards this point. That's really weird. Well, that's that one done. We'll get ourselves another ladder. Really, we should be building just sort of a natural staircase with these, because we are... Yeah, we really should be, because the way we're doing it right now is sort of weird. Right, let's see if this one has any issues. I don't like the idea of just going in and out, in and out, in and out. Well, depending on context, of course, but with the game, I don't like the idea of going in and out, in and out, in and out. So, there we are. Just, you know, rectifying myself there. Speaking of Brexit, no. Anyway. I'm not really making it easy for myself, am I? Well, no, that's a lie. I'm making it very easy for myself. At the moment, it's going fairly well. I don't know what that notification was all about. I wasn't paying any attention to it whatsoever. I'm keeping these little points so that they can easily get up and down. I've not been doing that with the others, but I will start doing it. So with this one, I'm going to build around the ladder. Like I said, about 6 blocks down. That's a good number for me. It's the magic number. Is it though? I mean, what is the magic number? I can't remember. I don't remember the song. That's what I'm trying to reference. But you know what? I feel a little bit old referencing it. Is it an old song? I don't know anymore, man. I don't know what time it is, what date. To me, we're still stuck in, I don't know, in an era. We're in an era, trust me. What? But now you work. What? I don't get it. Well, it means we don't have to go in and out anymore, which once again could make the same joke twice, but I'm not going to do so. I might though. But we shouldn't really mind that last block, but you know what? It's sort of too late now. Yep, couldn't stop it. Just couldn't stop it. Too late. Just... Oh, no. Too much effort to stop it there. By that, I mean I'd have to delete the selection and then go back again. And that is quite a lot of extra effort. That's unnecessary. Do you think I am? Someone that works hard? Pfft, you're having a dream. Or a laugh. You're having a dream. Chandler in the background there, just sort of screaming his head off. My brother. I feel like I've mentioned him before. It's not too common. It's because he's not always screaming his head off. That's what it is. Usually it's just cheers of joy. He's not a parrot. Some people are like, is it another parrot, Innkeeper? It could be. Murph is just constantly doing the same thing. How far down are we now? Okay. I don't know why I've missed these 2 bits. I tell you, these zombies right now, they're driving me a bit up the wall. With their occasional just sort of groaning. It's just rude. I'd hate it if I lived next to someone that just constantly groaned. How's this looking though? This looks really good. It's really sort of helped to bolden the corners of the pathway right here. And having it go further down, it's almost like an evil face. We're evil. We could be. We're either sort of dark, like iron dwarves. Dark iron dwarves. Pretty sure that's what they were called in Warcraft. World of Warcraft. basically. I don't know why basically. It's the basics. I'm trying to give you the basics now, ladies and gentlemen. You try and keep up, yo. I don't know why I said yo there. Why did I say yo? I don't know why I'm all of a sudden trying to be as hip with the kids as I possibly can. It's not really my forte. It's not my forte. Tell you what, my forte's being poncy as hell, though. It's very relaxing. Oop, nope. No screw-ups, as well as no Russian. That was a dark scene. I remember the controversy surrounding that particular part. For those wondering, it's the Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 scene, where you're just sort of mowing down civilians. A questionable choice of game. It's fine, though. They're Russian. I think that's what some people said. Obviously, those people are monsters, but there you go. And obviously, it's a game. So me saying monsters is a bit of a stretch. It's just a joke, mate. Just a prank, brah. I do not wish to wear a prank bra. Get your prank bra today. It's got great structure. It's really going to keep them things in. They're not going to, like, whop out or anything when you're on a run. Whop out. They're not going to whop out. That's the terminology I'm using, and I'm going to stick with it. I feel like the ladies do the same. You don't want them to whop out. Unless you do. Of which case, sure, just, you know, not in public. Otherwise, you'll get arrested. Well, can you get arrested if you're running around nude? I don't know. I suppose really that's an odd... Because we're perfectly fine with having dudes running around with their tits hanging out. Actually, I'm not. No, cross the line right there. Okay. I don't mind it if they're sort of... I don't know. No, if it's some fat bloke and, you know, they just got it hanging there. I'm not going to deal with that. I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see that. You keep that to yourself. But society does sort of dictate that it's more... I was going to say palatable there, not palatable. It's more acceptable than women just having her breasts out. It's a bit of an odd thing, really. Not the first time the thought has come across my mind, as I imagine it's done so with several people, but there you go. I guess it comes to the same conclusion. I don't mind, as long as you take care of yourself. And that goes for both genders. Not that I spend all of my day, you know, hollering at dudes. But, you know, it's still preferable than hollering at fat dudes. Or, you know, just unpleasantly bosom dudes. You know, this is the conversation we're having right now. Bosoms. Bazingers. You know, any kind of word that we can come up with to try and hide the word tits. Which, you know, don't know why, really. It's a very pleasant one. Unless we're talking about man biddies. I like how I'm just coming up with all these different words. This is great. It's sort of just a challenge for myself at this point. Like, what other words can you come up with? So now it works. I feel like... No, that doesn't make sense. I was going to say, the reason it doesn't work sometimes is because I've reached some sort of cap. Like, total amounts of total mining jobs that can be available at one time. But I don't really know. Maybe it's just a case of I stop looking at it and just doesn't render for a while. So if I go away, then come back again, will it work? Okay, no, it won't work. I'm just trying all sorts of things right now. I feel like the Greeks did it well. Is it the Greeks or the Romans? Okay, there was no shame. No shame. You know, people went out, whatever the hell they did. They go out naked, they go out clothed. There's no shame in it. Although as a society, I feel like it is a bit more pleasant if everyone just sort of remains clothed. Even if... I mean, that's my opinion. Obviously, there's designated location. You know, I'm not going to go to a nude beach unless you're actually going to be nude. You know, it'd be weird. But of course, the nude beaches tend to just be filled with old people. So it's fine, really. It means I'm perfectly acceptable to be there. Even though I'm not old. But in spirit, I am. So does that count? I feel like I'm trying to sort of get in on that hot old action. Is that really what I just said there? Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? I'm already too far in the deep end right now. I may as well just sort of go full old person. full old person makes sense there, because when I'm old, I'm not going to care what I say. Because at that point, it doesn't matter. It's too late. What are you going to do? Kill me? Nearly there, mate. Just... What are you going to do? Kill me? I'm nearly there, mate. Any people that are watching right now that are above the age of sort of 80 or something, by the way, how the hell have you made it? What are you doing? You're 80 and you're watching a video of some freaking idiot playing Stonehearth. I mean, then again, not that I'm sort of judging you. I just feel like, oh no. Well, that person's probably gone now. After seeing that, I know I would be. Right, let's just ignore it. What kind of noises are you making there, buddy? Because it sounds a bit, you know, disingenuous. I'm just trying to fill up time, because at the moment, it's just us mining this out, talking about nonsense. And that's the way I like it. I like it. This series has gone along for quite a while now, hasn't it? A very long time, I think. So, let's count it from the top. So, this is 5. So, 1 more on this middle section. And that will be 6 down. Of course, we can go further down if we really wish to. We have to get rid of these at some point. You mean one of these? One of those? Anyway. Just trying to meme there. I was just trying to. This is the kind of stuff I would usually sort of skip through if I knew I could do it. I say if I knew I could do it. If I knew I had the time to do so. Then again, when I do have the time to do so, I'd rather just do a time lapse to make a building or something. Of course, I guess it's a bit different in this. Okay, that point there just does not want to be deleted. So temperamental. Thing is, people don't really complain about this kind of stuff. People keep watching the series, so it seems to be what you all want to see. Just sort of me blabbering on while building. That's really what the series becomes after a while. Every single Stonehearth series ends sort of the same way. Where I've sort of done the main portion of the game, and now it's just sort of building something cool. Until, of course, the update comes out. But I'm quite set in my ways of at least getting this completed, or adamant. Maybe not completed, but, well... The thing is, this main hall is sort of the last really big project. And then we're just going to do a bunch of smaller rooms to get everyone sort of wedged in here. Tell you what, though, that's looking good. That looks really nice. This section's done now. So, tell you what, I'll mine this bit. How far down did this go? So, 1 more for this particular section. But the thing is, if I do end up doing a lot of building, then it's just... Well, not building and mining. I mean, we are playing a Dwarven game, but I would just like to make some progress by moving everyone over here. But at the moment, I'm one of those people that wants to get the job done and not move along to one another. Because then I end up sort of getting a bit lazy in that respect. So if I leave all this behind and go work on the market square, or maybe make another room right here that's going to be for the feasting hall, as it were. How big is the feasting hall going to be? It's going to be long. I'm going to make sort of a fairly... It's not going to be too long. But it's going to be sort of the same-ish proportions as our market room. But just sort of a bit longer and stretches off. Or maybe it's sort of... It goes across a hallway and then it sort of opens up a bit more along here. Maybe slightly closer, just so that we can have a middle section going towards the farms. That's where the food comes from. That might be how it works. And then attached to that feeding hall, we'll have our barracks. Just sort of right next to it. Because it's meant to be the military zone. But it makes sense to have the feasting hall be also where the military is. Since most of the other stuff's going to be on this side anyway. And then this is meant to be just sort of the convergence point, as it were. Where everything ends up meeting up. So the outside world, the 2 sectors. And then, of course, the throne. Which is going to be interesting to make. I wonder if I can make a weird... sort of dwarven statue throne. I might be able to do that. I might be able to get rid of these 2 parts on the side and then make a cool little bit with its feet and then just sort of have the main body and head sticking out. The main problem with that is of course, I don't think I can actually fit one of the statues in here, so I might need to become a little bit more creative, or maybe I can just sort of grab the head design, since I quite like the idea of doing that. We'll see. I've still got more mining left to do here. So this is done. This sector can be done one more. Yeah, one more? 1, 2... It's meant to be 5 in here, so this is 4. So yeah, one more.